Combien? Que GTA.
Yo! Jean-Oui! Pourquoi elle n'a pas contre qui est-ce, hein?
Tico. Galigio, au couteau-là.
So that film looks wild. Can you tell us a little bit more about it, when you think it'll be ready to be released, and who's working on it with you? Yeah.
Well, we don't, not really. I mean, this is just a teaser that we did, and we're supposed to shoot the rest in the coming months. So it was done by a young director in Haiti. I don't know if you guys saw that commercial of Big Shake.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. So he's exactly. It was on Steve Harvey. So he's the same guy that did the commercial that directed this. His name is Bruno Moral.
So we're going to take some questions from the audience.
If you could talk a little bit more about the role of women on screen in Haitian cinema, as well as in in cinema in general. What you've seen as a progress, and what you think as a black male actor that you'd like to see more of, and would like to see more of.
Well, obviously, the woman in general is the leader, is the real leader. That's why we're here. No, it's true. They are a lot stronger than we think, and sometimes we're not giving them the props that they deserve. But as far as the way women are being portrayed in Haitian movies, I can't really speak too much about that because I don't know enough of the Haitian movies. I know there was a movement back then. I'm a bit lost now because I've not seen too many movies coming from the Haitian community, even though that I know that they're doing some, whether it's in Haiti, here in Boston, in Miami, but I've not had a chance to see them, so I can't really speak too much about that. I can only speak about the representation of women in general, or in film, that's definitely, we do have a group of women that are fighting hard, to have proper representation, and they deserve it. And also right now we have some good role models, whether it's in movies or in politics. Right now we have a first lady that represents a strong woman, which is great. And I think there are efforts to continue to portray strong women on screen and give them the props they deserve, pretty much.
I noticed that there's like a big jump from the first movie that you showed and the trailer of the movie that you're about to shoot right now. And I know that the budget-wise, it was like it went from like real low budget. Because I know that like in my family's household and like my aunts and all that, all the Haitian movies are pretty much low budget like that. You know what I mean? It's very, just like that. But I noticed that there was a big jump between there's been a progression. I don't know if you can speak on that.
Yeah, I think what we tried to do with the second trailer that you saw was, or is, a movie that will be appealing not just to the Haitian community, but to also the rest of the world. We'll do it in a way that anybody from any country could actually see it. Most of the Haitian movies are done for the Haitians, you know, and whether it's from the subject matter, the quality, techniques, everything. This one is obviously a bigger budget, and we'll try to do it, of course, for the Haitians. We're talking about the Haitian subject, and it will be shot in Haiti. But also we hope that people from the States, people from France, people from China or South America can also see it and understand it. Yes.
Johnny and then Patrick.
Hi. Could you speak about your role in Moloch Topeka a little bit? What you had to do to prepare for it, and given the director you were working with and what he wanted to do? And so on.
Yeah, it's a movie that we actually shot in Haiti, directed by Raoul Peck, and that deals with the leader that sort of abused his position and power. I played the character of a journalist that sort of got arrested and then killed by that leader. Raoul is a director that knows exactly what he wants from his actors. Up to date, he's probably the more precise director that I've worked with. So as an actor, you don't really have to do too much. You just have to know how to act and listen to the director. But also being Haitian, I also understood where he was coming from, understood his references as far as the character that I played. And we talked about that as well. His reference in this case being Jean-Dominique. But maybe I shouldn't go any further, it's becoming very political suddenly. Next question.
I'm going to ask another question, which is, earlier you sort of said that you were not very happy with the role of the NGOs.
Yes.
The international NGOs in Haiti, but you're also running an NGO.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, whatever I started has to be with me until the end of my life. If there's another crisis in Japan, I'm not going to run away and go in Japan. Yeah, I'll still stay in Haiti. Friends, that's the point I was trying to make with some people that are just there for the occasion more than it is for the real issues.
So follow-up question, which is what can be done to empower the Haitians so that they can have more of a stake or a ownership of whatever is going on in Haiti?
I think a little bit of the discussion we had earlier was to sort of help each other, you know, be stronger with each other so we can deal with our own situations. And we can help a lot, we can help Haiti a lot as the diaspora. So let's do it, let's take the lead. We don't have to wait for anybody to tell us what to do. We can do it. As little as we do will be a lot for the people over there.
Yes.
And if each of us that are here, each of us that are in France or anywhere else, could contribute a little bit to Haiti, then we have a different Haiti within 10 years.
My question is in working with young people, and I know that as far as when we're growing up, it's nurse, doctor, lawyer that we are pushed to be. How can you talk to as far as how your family embraced your wanting to take a different route in regards to a career?
I don't think they never really understood what I was doing. No, I mean, it's true though, you know. Most of them thought maybe I was in drugs and selling all kind of things until they started to see some images. First time my mother probably saw something in a magazine, that's when she understood that I was maybe doing something good. But you can't blame them because you know, it's a cultural thing. They don't understand the value that there is in entertainment, you know, in culture. Unfortunately, knowing that the movie industry for California is probably the #1 industry that brings billions, And but go and tell them, you know, they're not going to understand until you reach a level where there's a little bit of success, then you know they can appreciate it. But no, there is real future in art, but it's a very dangerous world just because it's not consistent and morally, mentally, you know, you have to be extremely strong to keep it up, extremely strong. So, and it doesn't matter what branch you're in, it's a real job. People cannot take it for granted. If I want to become a doctor, I'll study for a few years. So if people want to act, they have to study to act. If you want to be a photographer, study to take pictures. Don't get up and say, oh, I think I can do this. Sometimes I get up and say, oh, I think I can be a doctor. Will you let me cut you? Okay, so they have to take that kind of approach with the arts as well.
I wanted to say that it is very inspiring to be in your presence, seeing you doing. And I had two questions you answered with the last comment you answered one of them. The other question is, as a musician like myself, what advice would you give to someone who wants to get into the film business with music?
With music? When you say getting in, is it getting in as a musician to keep on using your skills, or getting in to jump on the other side, maybe as an actor or as a director? It all depends, because it's two different things. So you have to be clear with that, and once you're clear, then you know, if it's as an actor, you know, I'll probably say the same thing I said to the young lady, you know, we have to know what the basis, if we want to be serious about it.
How will the producers in Haiti finance their film? I know that here you have certain organizations that give grants, you can apply, but I doubt there is such a thing in Haiti. Do they just go to their family and raise money, or do they get investors that back them up? How do they manage to get the money to produce those films?
There was a huge movement in early 2000. We've had a handful of movies, Président being part of them, you know, Cousine, Prix d'Espoir, Barricade. You know, I can name 5 or 6 movies that I thought maybe, you know, were decent enough to have another audience but the Haitian. But unfortunately, you know, we've had problems with piracy and problems with the theaters that they started to close. And they've closed every single theater that you have in the capital, which restricted any movies to be seen by anyone properly. So when you have piracy plus no theater, that means no industry. As far as I'm concerned, there is no such thing as a Haitian industry, to be honest with you. We do have a good school that are training professionals, Cine Institute, which is in Jacmel, and it's a very good school. I've been there many times, and I've seen some good students coming out of that school, but it's going to take a little bit before we say that we have a market in Haiti. We have to fix a few things first, one of them being theaters.
I just want to acknowledge the advisory committees of the Haiti Film Fest that are present. Mark Baptiste, will you please stand? Stand. Michel Martel is here. Please stand. Ismani here. Ismani is in the back. They are all part of the Film Fest Advisory Committee, which is co-chaired by David Bell of the Cine Institute and Michelle Stevenson. So I want you to give them a warm round of applause.